A live look in at the beautiful Twin Cities of Minneapolis and St. Paul, the host of today's featured game in a state-of-the-art yard. Players getting set to square off in TCF Bank Stadium. That's going to wrap it up here in the studio, but we'll be here to keep you up to date on everything else going on in college football throughout our game. But it's time for ESPN's College Football. Brad Nessler and Kirk Herbstreit on the call.
Home games are now on campus at the University of Minnesota. We're at TCF Bank Stadium. Hi, Brad Nessler in the booth along with former quarterback Kirk Herbstreit. And we'll have reports from Aaron Andrews. Today's game is brought to you by Coke Zero. Real Coke taste, 0 calories. Enjoy everything. And here come the Golden Gophers. We're looking forward to another great matchup here early in the college football season. Before we head down to the field for the coin toss, we'd like to remind you this game is brought to you by Coke Zero. Real Coke taste, 0 calories. Enjoy everything. Williams has the ball set how he wants it, and we're just about ready to kick this game off, folks. He's to the 20, and he's tackled at the 28-yard line. Reese Davis joins us in the studio with this update. Reese?
The Panthers and the Bearcats square off in the River City rivalry. This one was tight.
For Minnesota, Kirk, let's talk about the passing game in this style.
Brad, these guys like to run the spread, and they're very, very good at it. One of the things that they love to do is spread the defense out and have the chance to either run or throw the football. And they'll let the defense dictate whether or not they're going to run or they're going to throw.
So it's second down now, and they need about 4 yards to pick up the first. Tackle after a decent run up the gut. And a nice run by the tailback.
Not a lot of razzle-dazzle here, but it gets the job done and picks up the first down.
From their own 42-yard line, first down. And he's tackled at the 39-yard line.
That's the kind of play calling and execution I like to see. Being one-dimensional on first down can really stack the odds against you. It's better to mix it up.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 39. They'll go with the run once again. He's at the 30, and he tackles him hard at the 18. That makes it first and 10. From the 18-yard line, it's first down. Throws it in a hurry. And that one worked just like they draw it up, Kirk.
Yeah, Brad, you're exactly right. Offensive line did a good job of protecting the quarterback. Good route by the receivers. Results, touchdown.
He splits the uprights with the extra point. A 5-play, 72-yard drive, and they come away with a touchdown.
Well, the balanced attack by this offense right now is really keeping this defense on their heels. And when you can run the football, that's the key to having a balanced attack. It just seems to open up everything else within that offense. Because the defense has to respect you running the football. They'll start to cheat up. And right now, the quarterback and the offensive coordinator are doing a really good job of recognizing that from the defense, and they're keeping them off balance by mixing in enough pass to keep it balanced.
The score now, 7-0. Quick release, tight end, incomplete.
The intended receiver on the play. That makes it second and 10.
Second down, 10 to go. Ball on their own 25. Here's the option. They'll drop him for a loss.
You've got to admire the intensity that these linebackers bring to the table. As soon as he saw it was staying on the ground, he made a beeline for the ball carrier.
It's 3rd and 13. Ball on the 22-yard line.
They spread the field in the gun with 5 wide receivers.
Looks to pass. Oh, and almost picked off. A quick update now. Here's Reese.
Let's get you up to date on what's going on in Columbus. The Knights draw first blood through the air with a touchdown.
Lee to punt. He makes it out to maybe the 43-yard line. Not a bad return. 6 points and a pretty display of passing was a result of their last drive. Kirk, do you expect the defense to take a different approach here?
When this quarterback is on, he is on. It already seems like whatever this defense is trying just isn't working. But maybe if they add just a little bit more pressure, then they might be able to force them into a mistake.
They're about 4 yards away here on 2nd down. Minnesota is up by a touchdown. Slings it. Brought down at the 26.
This guy has that innate ability to get just enough distance from a defender to make a completion possible. You don't see it from every receiver, but this guy's got it.
We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on the 26-yard line. Here's the halfback. Tackle at the 13.
Very well-designed play that time to give him a 1st down. The linemen executed their blocks nicely, and it went for a good gain.
From the 13-yard line. 1st down. On the run. Gets to about the 11-yard line.
Call it a gain of 2 yards. That makes it
2nd down, 8 yards to go. Ball on the 11. And they make the stop around the 14-yard line.
The defense just met the blockers head-on and drove them back straight into the runner.
Third and 11 here. Ball on the 14-yard line.
They'll spread the field here. Let's see what the defense does with a 5-wide outlook.
Throws to the receiver. Got it for the touchdown. And a nice catch by the receiver for the touchdown.
Anytime you're near the red zone, you got to keep an eye for this guy. They love going to him down here.
You know, if a quarterback has a strong arm, one of his favorite routes is the post. But I thought the quarterback did a really good job here of using his eyes to move the safety, to open up that void in the defense, and then he made the good throw to the receiver for the touchdown.
Weatherford has it at the 5. Oh, what a hit.
Returns the kick. Kickoff return 20 yards.
They need to show a little giddy up now, because if they don't start eating into this deficit, they could easily fall out of the game.
Terrific coverage, and when you clog up passing lanes like that, you can force a quarterback to make some poor decisions. Almost got themselves a turnover, too.
From their own 25-yard line, it's 2nd down. Quick throw to the back, it's incomplete.
Accuracy is such a vital part of being a quarterback. You've got to have an ability to lay the ball right into your guys' hands.
We've got 3rd and 10. Ball on the 25-yard line. This crowd is almost shaking the stadium. And down he goes at about the 33-yard line. I'd say that went about as well as the defense hoped it would.
The defense is going to head to the sideline with a real sense of accomplishment, knowing that they've just shut this offense down.
Keller awaiting the return. He's taken down at the 44.
Return for a gain of 13 yards.
They'll go to work at the 44-yard line. They go with the back, and he's got room. They'll bring him down at the 41.
The offensive lineman played that one perfectly, giving the tailback plenty of space to work with, and he took advantage of it.
From the 41-yard line. First down. Looks like an option here. He's taken down around the 29-yard line.
It's great when a running attack comes through for the first down like this. It makes an offense so much more versatile.
From the 29-yard line, it's first down. They'll spread the field with 5 wide. Quick pass, and he's right there to knock it away.
Number 1, the intended receiver on the play. That makes it second and 10.
Second down and 10 to go. Ball on the 29-yard line. Thomas, options right. Tackle made around the 17-yard line.
For a gain of 12 yards. That's good enough for another Minnesota first down.
From the 17-yard line. First down. They go with the option. And he makes it out to about the 14-yard line. And he gains around 3 on that keeper. The Golden Gophers taking their first time out of the half. From the 14-yard line. Second down. Fires it out. And he's immediately tackled.
That was a really nice play on the ball by the receiver for a substantial gain and a first down.
As we expected coming into this game, this one appears to be under control. 14-0, Golden Gophers. It's first down, and they'll be looking for 6 points here. Tackled after a decent pickup. Keller gets 6 yards on the carry. It's second and goal. Ball on the 1. They're packed in tight on the line. On the run, touchdown. He makes the PAT. Let's go to the studio for this Reese Davis update.
Let's get you up to date on what just happened in Columbus. This is a game we've been watching closely all day long. The Knights have the perfect connection and a touchdown.
And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff. From the 7. He makes it to the 25-yard line.
Kickoff return, 18 yards.
You think about the challenges these two teams are facing. On one side, you've got to find a way to keep building on your lead, and on the other side, you've got to find a way to get back in it. White steps back to pass, and he hits him hard at the 17-yard line.
This quarterback has to do a better job of avoiding the rush because sacks can be real drive killers.
So the sack makes this a second and long. Short pass, middle of the field, and he's taken down around the 25-yard line.
Very solid gain through the air. I'm impressed with the poise of this quarterback and the ability of the receiver to keep his concentration and get his hands on the football.
Here's 3rd and 9. Ball on the 25. Looking to throw, and he is drilled at the 22.
The offensive line has to at least slow the guy down a little bit. He was in there in no time.
Lee is the punter. Tackle made at the 50. Time for an update from the studio. Reese, what have you got?
They've dotted the I. The horseshoe is rocking. Ohio State in action over in Columbus. Let's take a look at this one again. The Knights continuing to pound the rock on the ground and score a touchdown.
It's still only the second quarter. We've got a lot of football left, but I got to say, this one is teetering on the brink of a blowout. They'll go ground. And he's tackled around the 40-yard line.
First down.
From the 40-yard line. First down. Here's the run. Got a hole. He's at the 30. Makes it out to about the 26. From the 26-yard line, it's first down. Again with the run. Gets to about the 24-yard line. He gains a couple of yards on the carry. From the 24-yard line, second down. He's tackled at about the 7-yard line. Looked like offsides. Here's the official call. The pass results in a first down.
I'll tell you, great call by the coaches on first down. It stretches the defense when they're expecting the run, and then they end up with another first down.
First down, and they've got their eyes on that goal line. Thomas on the option. He gets out to about the 6-yard line. Brooks gets about a yard on the play. Second down and goal. Ball on the 6-yard line. And they'll run him again. Brought down after a nice run up the middle.
That's a gain of 5 on the play. That makes it 3rd and goal.
Defense in their short yardage package. Looking for Peter. Found it. Touchdown. And he hits the PAT. A nice 6-play, 40-yard drive, and that's good for a touchdown.
When I see an offense running the football like this, I am just waiting for the play action, because you're going to see the linebackers and you're going to see the safeties start to cheat up to the line of scrimmage to respect the running game. And when they start to cheat up, if I'm calling the plays, that's when I pull out a play-action pass and look for a tight end or a receiver to try to get behind the linebacker for a big play.
The score now, 28-0. The offense will take over at the 23. Looks to pass. Tackle at the 32-yard line. The offense calls a timeout, and that was their first timeout. It's second down now. They're just a few feet away from that first down marker. And it's the senior. Brought down around the 33-yard line. They only got a yard, but it's good enough for the first down.
They didn't need much, and they barely got it. That's cutting it pretty close.
And the quarterback didn't waste any time getting rid of that one. He took the snap, and he threw it right out there. He's looking to pass. He gets hit out of bounds. Right around the 34. Harris only gains about a yard with that catch. 2nd and 9 coming up here. Ball on the 34-yard line. And they make the stop, the 39-yard line.
That's good for a gain of 5 yards.
They're about 4 yards away here on 3rd down. Receivers got it on the screen. Knocked out of bounds around the 44-yard line.
Gain of 17 yards. First down.
From the 44-yard line. First down. And down he goes at the 35.
You know what? After a play like that, I wouldn't be the least bit surprised if they went to the air again.
So it's second down, and they're only about a foot away from picking up the first down. So an empty backfield with 5 wide receivers. And that one's fallen incomplete.
Jones was the intended receiver on the play. That'll bring up 3rd and inches.
It's 3rd down, and they're about the length of the football away from the first down marker. Going long. Intercepted.
Boy, another interception. You know, you look at this offense and they're making mistakes, but how about the effort and the tenacity from this defense? Even with the big lead, they're not giving up. I think they want to continue to blow this team out.
First down. This is a scary spot deep in their own territory. He's changing things up. 5 wide. Back to pass. Gets it out in a hurry. And it's caught down the sideline. They'll bring him down at about the 43-yard line. Minnesota is going to have to use their second time out of the half. So let's see how the defense responds now. It's first down and 10. Minnesota looking to put this game away if they score here. Drops back on first down. Throws a bullet. Complete. What a catch. He's taken down at the 32. The Golden Gophers using their third and last timeout.
That's good enough for another Minnesota first down.
From the 32-yard line, it's first down. He throws a dart. Has it to the senior.
Let's see how the defense handles the no huddle.
That brings up second and goal.
The spike will stop the clock. They're at the 6. It's second down. Incomplete. And that wasn't the greatest pass in the world.
Well, I don't know how anybody can throw a great pass while getting drilled like that.
The ball's on the 6-yard line, and we've got third and goal. Got his receiver. Touchdown.
You hate to say that a game is over so early, but unless they make some incredible changes and fast, I just don't see how they can come back from this.
And they're lining up for the two-point conversion here, and you got to start to question the sportsmanship by this coach. They got it. It was a 5-play, 57-yard drive, and they add 8 points to their total.
I think the big thing there, Brad, is that they were able to execute the passing game. When you can get big plays and great execution, obviously you can move the ball downfield.
And he'll return this one from the 7th. They'll bring him down at the 26.
Kickoff returns 19 yards.
They'll start this drive at the 26-yard line. Gives it left side. There's a very impressive open field tackle.
That's a gain of 11.
And he might change the play here before the
That
snap.
makes it first and 10.
Throws it to the outside. Nice catch, first down. He's knocked out.
Here's the true test of a quarterback at any level.
First down.
Can they make a good throw under pressure when 1 or 2 or 3 guys are coming right at him? I think this young passer has proven that, yes, he can.
They'll throw on first down. He goes downtown. Incomplete. Well, folks, we've reached halftime, and unfortunately, this thing is looking like a blowout. Minnesota's running away with it.
The Golden
Just about
Gophers
set
lined
to
up
start
for
the third
kickoff.
quarter in a game that's not even close. And Herbie, I don't know about you, but I didn't eat much at halftime. If this one doesn't get closer, I'm going back for seconds. Weatherford from the 5. He got hit hard. Aaron Andrews has a report now from the sideline.
It wasn't very pretty out there in that half, Brad, and there wasn't much to say on the losing sideline. The coach knows his guys can play better, and he said he has to find a way to keep them motivated. And for Minnesota, they've managed to force a turnover to help them build a lead in front of their home crowd. Brad?
He scrambles, and he can't get away from the pressure.
Loss of 2 yards on the play. That'll bring up second and 12.
It's second and 12. Ball on the 27-yard line.
Well, I love the toughness here by this quarterback, sitting in until the last second, trying to make a play downfield, only to have this defense get to him. He's got to do a better job maybe feeling things out a little bit, but at least he has the awareness and a toughness to sit in that pocket.
Third and 12. Ball on the 27. White steps back to pass. On the throw, incomplete pass. And that'll make it 4th down.
The defense held their ground on that play. The quarterback just wasn't able to find any open receivers.
Keller is back to receive. Tackle at the 43-yard line.
When he made the decision to return the ball, I'm sure he thought there was going to be some room to run, but boy, did it vanish in a hurry. Still, he got something out of it.
So they're just about set to get the game going again. Minnesota up by a big margin. Here's the option left. And he shoved out of bounds at the 42-yard line. He kept it himself and picked up a good-looking 1st down.
Great execution and a good decision there by the quarterback.
Thomas running the option. Gets out to around the 32. Looks like offsides. Here's the official call.
Interesting to go with the same play again, but it pays off with a big gainer.
That'll move the chains for another Minnesota 1st down.
From the 32-yard line. 1st down. Here they come. And he's got it inside the 10. And he's tackled around the 6-yard line.
Johnson on the tackle at the 6-yard line. That makes it 1st and goal.
It's 1st down, and they'll be looking for 6 points here. They'll drop him for a loss. From the 9-yard line, it's 2nd down. He drops back, fires quickly, and he's got his receiver for the touchdown. He's ringing up the points with all these touchdown throws. That's his 4th.
Well, he's shown such great poise back there in the pocket. That's the main reason he's been able to find the end zone so many times.
Minnesota comes to the line holding that commanding lead. He makes the PAT. A 4-play, 43-yard drive, and they come away with a touchdown. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. Weatherford has it at the 5. He makes it out to maybe the 29-yard line.
Returns 24 yards.
They'll start at the 29-yard line. They put everyone up on the line. 1st down and back to pass. He's got to throw it in a hurry. And he almost has the INT.
Jones was the intended receiver on the play. That makes it 2nd and 10.
Second down and 10 to go. Ball on the 29. Back to pass. He's under some heat. Tackle made at the 39.
What a heady move by this receiver. He ran his route, didn't get the football at first, saw that his quarterback was still alive, and broke off to route for a nice catch. The result, a 1st down.
From their own 39-yard line. 1st down. Tackle at the 45.
tackle. Call it a gain of 6 yards. That'll make it 2nd and 4.
They're about 4 yards away here on 2nd down. A short yardage defense here. And he's tackled right away.
Gain of 12 yards. 1st down.
1st and 10. Ball on the 43. Handoff inside. He's tackled around the 40-yard line. Let's throw it out to Reese now for a studio update.
Let's get you up to date on what's going on in Columbus. This is a game we've been watching closely today.
Second down and 7 coming up here. Ball on the 40. Drops back to pass. Brought down at the 36-yard line.
Vasquez with the tackle at the 36-yard line. That makes it 3rd and 3.
They need about 3 yards to get the 1st down here on 3rd down. He fights forward to about the 36.
No gain. That brings up 4th and 3.
So they're going to go for it here. And they'll get him in the backfield. They'll go to work at the 40. Minnesota with a commanding lead. 1st down, looking to throw. Fires incomplete.
Babcock, the intended receiver on the play. That makes it 2nd and 10.
From their own 40-yard line. 2nd down. Looks like he flinched down there on the line. That penalty will move him back a bit.
Yeah, and with so many young guys out there, it's bound to happen occasionally.
The penalty makes it 2nd and 15. He's looking to pass. And they make the stop around the 48-yard line.
I credit the quarterback on that pass. He made a great read and delivered a very nice pass for the 1st down.
1st and 10. Ball on the 48-yard line. Thomas on the option. They'll bring him down at the 47. Let's go to the studio for this Reese Davis update.
Let's get you up to date on what happened in Columbus. This one's been entertaining us all day long. And for Ohio State, they're sleepwalking through this thing. If they don't turn it around, they're going to get into a world of trouble.
Way to look at it.
He made a good read here to find his teammate. That's sound decision-making.
Trying to embarrass this defense. They'll go no huddle. 1 quarter to go, and we may be looking at some mop-up duty. Minnesota's got a huge lead. 3rd down, and they're going to need about 3 yards to pick up the 1st down. On the run, right side. Nice gain as he works the right side.
Gain of 6 on the play. 1st down.
From the 34-yard line, it's 1st down. Minnesota with a big advantage. He's taken down at the 11.
That'll move the chains for another Minnesota 1st down.
1st down, 10 to go. Ball on the 11. And down he goes, right around the 8-yard line.
3 yards. That'll make it 2nd and 7.
And this play is number 8 on the drive. taken down at the 2-yard line. They'll continue to try to blow these guys out even more as they go no huddle.
Watch out for a pass play when you're in a goal line D.
He may have changed things up here. And off to the right. Touchdown. 3 rushing touchdowns on the ground today for this young man.
If I were the head coach of this football team, I would give him the ball at least 30 times a game.
And he hits the PAT. An 8-play, 64-yard drive, and they get it in for 7.
The balanced attack by this offense right now is really keeping this defense on their heels. And when you can run the football, that's the key to having a balanced attack. It just seems to open up everything else within that offense because the defense has to respect you running the football. They'll start to cheat up, and right now the quarterback and the offensive coordinator are doing a really good job of recognizing that from the defense, and they're keeping them off balance by mixing in enough pass to keep it balanced.
They'll get the ball here at the 28-yard line. Fires to the wideout, first down. That's a great tackle at the 41.
There's very good chemistry between these two. They like to run through all their routes before the game. And I have to say, they look sharp before this one even started.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on their own 41. Throws it in a hurry. And he's tackled right around the 50.
That's good for a gain of 9 yards. That brings up 2nd and 1.
Short yardage situation here. It's 2nd down and 1.
The pass falls incomplete. Lowe was the intended receiver on the play. 3rd down.
It's 3rd down, and this offense is about 3 feet away from that first down marker. Quarterback all by himself in the backfield with 5 wideouts. Back to pass.
Pass falls incomplete. Found the intended receiver on the play.
4th down. 4th down, and the offense is still on the field. Defense in their short yardage package. They'll bring him down for a loss on the play. And that was a big stop defensively.
Yeah, they only needed a few yards here to keep the drive alive. Great job by the defense to shut them down.
Excellent field position to start the drive. Just under 3 to go in regulation. Here's the halfback. Tackled after a decent run up the gut.
Gain of 5 on the play. That brings up 2nd and 5.
He'll get it again. He's at the 30. He's at the 20. To the 10. Touchdown, Minnesota. He splits the uprights with the extra point. They line up to kick this one away. Weatherford from the 8. He's out to the 30. They'll bring him down at the 33.
Kickoff returned 25 yards.
They'll set up shop at the 33-yard line. Throws complete. He's got space to work. He's brought down in the open field.
I think it was a great play call, and it was very well executed. Any coach would be happy with that kind of outcome on a 1st or 2nd down play.
They need about 3 yards to get the first here on 2nd down. Looks to pass. Well, he tried to thread the needle with that pass.
Well, here the quarterback makes a poor decision throwing into coverage. Needs to look at his progression and find the 2nd and 3rd receiver.
They need about 3 yards to get the first down here on 3rd down. And they hit him in the backfield.
Loss of 4 yards on the play. That brings up 4th and 7.
Keller is back awaiting the punt. And he's tackled at the 37.
You're always looking for the home run return, the big highlight. Didn't happen there, but he still got him a couple yards.
Well, they got the result you always want on the last drive. Let's see if it happens again.
They just seem like they've been in the end zone time and time again. There's not much negative you can say about this performance.
The halfback with a carry. And he is drilled at the 50.
Good, solid running right there. Getting past the defensive lineman and into the secondary before he could be stopped.
We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on the 50. Just over a minute left. And the quarterback's going to take a knee to drain this clock and any hopes the opposition may have had. 2nd down and 12. Ball on the 48-yard line. He'll go down to one knee.